of streaming. Last week, of course, vacation, came back for one day, and missed some more because of illness. We're still not 100%, but these things happen. Some chest nonsense, some endless coughing, some not sleeping through the night. It's all very unpleasant at times. That said, we're just fine again, and so happy to be streaming with you. Hopefully it can be a full stream. We'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed, a lot of good stuff. Hello, Slivers. Good seeing you again. George, welcome back. Grulon, a pleasure. Unnamed Comet, thanks for being here. Hello, Jim. Hello, Flug. Flug, thank you for the 100 bits to get us started today. How's it going today? Pepper MG, Rog, welcome in. Fishik, hello, friend. Jim, good to see you. Reflex, welcome back. Jimmy, it's been a while. Hello, Jimmy. Wait, I can't see you all on the screen. One moment. This chat thing needs to be refreshed more regularly. Refresh. Refresh. Okay, should be the case now that you all are on screen. We'll see. Hello, Nine. Hello, Eka. Hello, Flopper. Klaus, good seeing you. Hail totaled your car. Wow, it's completely drivable and you got a nice payment from insurance. Wait, so if your car is totaled by insurance, you're allowed to keep it and use it still? Is that true? I know absolutely nothing at all about how insurance works these days. The one time I had a car totaled, it definitely did not drive. I'd been into an accident and the front end of it was in terrible ways, and yeah, you can keep your car and get money too. Wow. Klaus, regardless, I'm glad that you're in good shape. That said, I think if you're inside the car, probably the hail would... Wait, how does hail total a car? I think total means like it's a total loss. But is insurance a scam? I think insurance might be a scam. Geek Town's good seeing you today. Hello to you, Maharao. Welcome in. Hello to you, Dr. Possible. Everyone, I hope you've had some good days, or at least okay days since last I was here. Unfortunately, I have very, very little to share with you. The past few days for me have been, I don't know, like being in bed and sleeping for a while, and then waking up and not wanting to do anything. Not like I want to sit there and watch the TV, sit there and read a book. No, it was genuinely, I would just sit there with my eyes closed, doing nothing. And it felt like the right thing to do. It felt like the appropriate way of being in the world. So I can tell you about sitting in bed, petting the cat, with my eyes closed, doing nothing. A few nights ago, I did try a thing I've seen in TV shows. Namely, I got a bucket of very hot water and put a towel over my head and over the bucket and inhaled the hot water. And that felt actually kind of nice. I may have to add that to my normal beauty routine, perhaps. A car being totaled means it costs more to repair than the value of the car, because there were 300 dents on the roof alone. I don't know. I've driven some cars that had some, like, not terribly attractive bodies. Yeah, I think I always assumed that totaled cars were genuinely unable to be used. Yeah, maybe I make some ridiculous distinction between, like, mechanical and aesthetic damage, where I think I assumed that totaled cars were those that had substantial mechanical damage, that they wouldn't work anymore. You will recall that I'm currently wearing a shirt that is missing a button on this side. There's a hole over... Aesthetics, not for me, thank you. Not for me. When you were young, your grandma used to heat up a towel or a washcloth to put on your head. Yeah, I mean, I definitely get that. Like, I definitely get the, like, when you're ill, people try goofy things, or things you wouldn't do otherwise just to feel a little bit better. Yeah, it's terrible. I don't know what happened. We were out of town, so I probably ran into some kind of disease or virus or otherwise that led to this cold, I guess, but a cold that for a couple days there. So for me, I have like a distinction of kinds of illness, and for in my life, it's primarily am I able to teach while this is happening to me? And so you might like feel a little cruddy, but I can still get up there and find my energy and teach. The second level of illness is such that, like, I can teach one class, but then I'm dead. The third level is I cannot teach in this condition, and then the fourth level is I can't do a real job in this condition. Actually, it's the other way around. I can still teach, but I wouldn't be able to, I don't know, like, be a customer service agent or lift heavy boxes all day. Anyway, we're to the point where I could not teach at all, so I was really and sincerely ill. But yeah, that's all I got to say to you is illness is how it goes. So I'm learning so much from you all about how totally of cars go. I've got to say, I enjoy not having a car these days. Thank you for teaching about insurance, but one more thing to worry about. It's a joyful thing to live in a place where vehicles are not only unneeded, but also discouraged, because there's just not that much space for them to be in, and a lot of roads are very narrow and so on. But yeah, if ever we go back to the US, we'll have to learn a fair amount of how to drive once more. I believe that my driver's license is now expired, and Nom's is, I think Noms is good until January of next year, and so she is kind of thinking about going to the USA to do a couple of different work-related things, but also stop back in Nebraska to get her license renewed. I'd be totally fine, and again, this is a profound privilege I recognize, I'd be totally fine never driving again, right? There's no portion of me that the open road calls to. And I never have to, get somewhere fast enough that I have to do it on my own. And like in the case of an emergency, I know some of you live in like very rural places where there's no way to do this. I get it. But yeah, the part of American life that says like, driving is freedom. I've just never really felt that. I've just never really felt the need to, I don't know. And I don't know why that is. Like my father's really into driving. I've talked to him about a future world in which the only people that drive are like AI, and they drive on rails, and they never make mistakes, and it's super fast, etc. And my father said that he would be so against that simply because he would miss driving, the actual experience, and that's just not my experience at all. I find it a very frustrating and stressful time at times. So, I don't know. Even putting off getting a real ID. I have no real ID. I guess I have the passport. I have a passport, probably some chip in it or something. But yeah, I mean, if we find the future where, I don't actually want the future in which we have endless cabs, right? I want the future in which we have, like, trains and other things like that that are more efficient and shared by society and so on. But I imagine Americans will like the independent, maintain their own vehicle, but I don't care. I don't care, like, standing close to people, etc. Yeah, Shadow Tar. In no measure am I saying that everyone should give up their cars. I recognize it's absolutely impossible in the vast majority of the U.S. To go places and live where you live. Now, I know some people have argued in favor of a centralization movement, where people are encouraged to move into high-density cities, for the sake of the environment, and I get the argument. I find a very interesting argument. I guess I've done it accidentally. But yeah, the U.S. is not set up for us to all get rid of our cars tomorrow, though, again, that is dream world to me. But yeah, it's possible I'll never have another license, and if I'm living here, it's not a problem, of course, because if we have an emergency, the ambulances come very quickly. It's very close by to a hospital, but I realize it's not for everyone. Are there any of you that would want to keep your license and like be able to drive freely, even in the imaginary future where you can get around very easily and cheaply? Like the actual experience of driving, is this important to you, meaningful to you? Do you enjoy it? I'm guessing in the eventual future where driving is able to be done without human input, there still will be like amusement parks. I'm guessing like amusement parks where you can like go on a drive and have your own little autobahn where you can go zooming along. You like it out in nature. Absolutely true. Yeah, one trouble of there are trains here that go out into nature, right? If you can take a couple trains one after another to get to a rural area with trees and so on, but it does require very slow trains. These are not major commuter routes. It can be done, but much less, perhaps enjoyably than other kind of train taking. You had your license taken away from medical reasons. I get that. I think the choice of saying no license versus you could do this thing and now you can't, how hard that might be. You wouldn't care driving to get around as easily. Yeah. It's fun for you to drive motor vehicles. Yeah, I think like if I were driving entirely on my own, on a road that I knew would always be in good condition, would never have animals jump out, etc., I could imagine the enjoyment of driving. But I think there are just too many things to worry about. And in the US especially, the distances that we drive occasionally are really, really stupid. Like, to go to a friend's house, we might drive 45 minutes to an hour. And so it's not like a hop in the car, pop down to the grocery, and come back all the time. And so for me, having to stay that kind of focused for that long has been a challenge. See you, Slivers! Have a good night, my friend. Appreciate you. Enjoy your board games for sure. Used to enjoy driving, then your anxiety just sort of kicking your 20s. Yeah, geeked out. I think that it might be some mental health thing for me. I don't know. I wish I understood more fully my relationship to driving, but it's not so central part of life that, and I can do it. I just dislike it. Anyway, that's how it goes. Use your car to get to work. You may have gone park and fishing. There's no driving for pleasure. Yeah. I do wonder if part of this is early experience to driving. You know, if someone, when they were age 14, I was going to say if like age 14 someone took you out driving as fun, maybe you'd enjoy it until later in life. But I think my uncle took me out driving when I was very, very young, maybe like 7 or 8. I loved it. Good fun, but less so. If you're a truck driver, so it's your job. Yeah, I get that. People who drive for fun, why? Flug, I absolutely get that, right? I'm very lucky that I enjoy my work, and I enjoy my work as a hobby also. I don't mind lecturing or talking about ideas ever. But I'm a cashier. Right? The idea of people cashiering for fun, very, very strange. Though I know there are games where one could be a cashier. And in fact, I've enjoyed some of those games very much. Speaking of games, you might have noticed that we were in the Warhammer Total War, etc. directory today. When I started stream, I was thinking, man, I need to play a game today that's going to suck me in. I'll give my full attention to it and not think about how I'm not feeling super well. And so Total War was the first game to come to mind, and I've been saying we'll play it again for a very long time, so I think today we're going to do that. I've not decided on a particular playthrough. I know there have been some new DLCs since last we played it, so I'm looking forward to pulling that up and seeing what playthrough to do. It's a really great game, really fun every time we play it. So we'll do that in just a moment. For now, though, I do want to go ahead and get into our intro nonsense, such that we can get to our total warring before too long. It feels like one of the more awkward intro transitions I've had in a while. Sorry about that. Sorry. Alright, hello Fritz. Very good, very good. It is then time for us to find the correct screen. Very good, very good. Friends, the word of the day today... wait. You tried to get in Total War 3 a few times. Look forward to the Resorty tutorial. Yeah, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I was so overwhelmed by Total War games. To the point that not only would I not stream it, but also I wouldn't play it offline. They were games that I occasionally was sent copies of, but then would never play, because they're just too much. I'm still not very good at them, and you will likely see me rage quit if we have to do anything involving a large siege or a castle battle, because they're all so terrible, or I'm very bad at them at least. But yeah, it's a great game. I know how to play it somewhat competently now. Did I ever play Subnautica? Everyone's playing the second one today. I did play Subnautica. I loved it. Subnautica 2, you know, maybe. Friends, the word of the day is imbroglio. Imbroglio. I assume this is Italian origin.
Imbroglio.
Yeah, there you go. Imbroglio. As an American English speaker, I kind of want to connect the word embroiled, but I don't know if it's actually an overlap there by any means. We got some N's today. All right, someone's going to learn a word out there in viewerland. Friends, the word imbroglio is a formal word that refers to a complex dispute or argument. Much of the sisters' text thread involves the latest imbroglios on their favorite reality show, Who's Mad at Who for What and Why. Oh, reality shows. Okay. This is going to begin with an embarrassing confession, but lead somewhere interesting, I promise. So the other day, while not feeling terribly well, I just clicked on whatever YouTube fed to me, and it fed me a Mr. Beast video. The last person to be inside of this grocery store gets $250,000, right? This sort of thing. And It went along fine for a little while, but once they were down to like, I don't know, 10 or 20 people, one person decided that they were going to not just prove their willingness to stay there, but make life bad for other people. And so, like, they started smashing people's bases and destroying their air pads. Like, they were sleeping on little air pads and, like, stealing their sleeping bags and destroying them and stealing their cooking utensils. Like, all these things. And every time they would sneak in, they would hold their arms up and say, "Oh, you can't touch me, you can't touch me, oh," as they stole things. And it made me realize that why the liberals argue that we need to have a state that's able to do violence for us. Because if people move away from the community conception of like, hey, we're working together, and then they start stealing things, but you can't do anything about it other than just say, "Welp, I guess they've taken the things that I need to sustain my life," the world doesn't work terribly well. Yeah, shouldn't that be against the rules, asks Eka. I think so also, because we live in a society, gosh darn it. So I think it's the case. That I would like future Mr. Beast scenarios to have the contestants sign off that violence can be used against you by other competitors. Like, not that I want to promote violence, but being able to take people's things and harm them, but then say, "Ooh, you can't touch me," like some toddler's crazy to me. Crazy. Anyway, the guy who was doing this eventually gave up and left. But he didn't care that people didn't like it, right? Over the days after he destroyed things and stole things, people are like, "Oh, you shouldn't have done that. That was really hurtful to me. Why are you ruining this?" And like he began to just like mock them and become the villain of the story. And because it was within the context of this game, he said things like, "Oh, anybody else would do this." Exactly. I'm not here to make friends, reality stars mantra. And like, I don't know. People do some stuff in this that seems like they're lying. Like, one young woman swore on the Bible that something would happen. And, you know, God, I promised to God that XYZ. And so the other person believed her because she's super religious. And then she was lying. And she lied by saying, "God knew my heart the whole time. God knew that I wasn't really swearing to God." Okay. There's probably something interesting to say in this world. It just makes me very angry. Anyway, did you know, ever noticed how an imbroglio embroils people in controversy? There's a reason for that, an etymological one anyway. Both the noun imbroglio, referring to among other things a scandal or bitter argument, and verb embroil, to involve in conflict or difficulties, come from the Middle French word embrouiller, a combination of the prefix "en" and "brouiller," meaning to jumble, though they took slightly different paths. Embroils was direct passing from Middle French through French into English around the turn of the 16th century. Italians altered imbrogliere to form imbrogliare, sure, meaning to entangle, which spawned the noun imbroglio that English speakers embraced in the mid-18th century. English imbroglio first referred to a confused mass and later expanded to cover confusing social situations like complicated disputes, misunderstandings, and scandals. Alright, there you go, imbroglio. I'm sorry I stopped word of the day to tell you a story. And I think it might be the case that this is just my first exposure to reality TV, like competitive reality TV, in a very long time. It's possible that my disdain and confusion is the standard response, but how it goes. Fill in the blanks to complete a word that can refer to an inopportune or embarrassing occurrence or situation, or to a dispute or argument. Inopportune or embarrassing occurrence, situation, or to a dispute or argument. I've played too many RPGs. All I can see is cantrips immediately. Cantrips. Oh, is this French? Is this, contretemps? Contretemps? That kind of thing? Is that right? There we go. I actually don't know how to say this word. Let's see.
Contretemps.
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 Contretemps indeed. Yeah, I know this word's read without pronunciation. Hey, many of you got a good job. All right. Words of the day. Words of the day, friends, are gauche, nihilism, lapidary, integrity, and look. There you go. Nihilism and integrity towards the top. That is our world today. All right, let's play some trivia, team. Let's see how we do on this one. I don't recall what this is, but hey, I'll take it. Any other free points for me today? No. Alright, consumer stuff, here we go. Cabane Lame, Cabane Lame, and Charlie D'Amelio got famous on what platform that was once known as musical.ly? Musical.ly. Is it just Spotify? Is it like Vine or the ticking and the talking? Oh, I have no idea. I'm gonna say TikTok because that's a thing. There you go. I had no idea. Absolutely no idea. No one remembers these musical.ly. I actually don't remember this at all. So wiki musically. You don't say the dot. You don't say the dot, team. Don't say the dot. I don't remember this at all. Initially, users created and shared short lip sync videos. Huh. They can create 15-second to 1-minute lip syncing music videos and choose soundtracks to accompany. Did any of you use this? Are any of you lip syncers out there? Okay, then merged and changed to TikTok. Huh. I wonder why TikTok bought it. Was it for the users, possibly? I don't know. Fascinating. Never heard before. Never again, thank you. Question number 2, here we go. Home to Lizard National Park, what natural wonder annually undergoes an event known as the world's largest orgasm? I wonder if this is one of the geyser things. Ha ha he he. So Old Faithful is so called because it's regular as opposed to huge. I'm gonna say Old Faithful because the only thing I know about, well, home to Lizard National Park. Is Old Faithful home to a park? No. No, it's not. What are other geysers I know? Geysers? I think so. Could it possibly be a volcano instead? I'm really stuck on the ejaculation portion of this thing. I'm gonna say Old Faithful because I don't know any other geysers immediately. Alright. Dugongs and several species of sea snake are endemic to what World Heritage Site? There's an ongoing crown of thorns starfish problem. Is this the Great Barrier Reef? Huh. Huh, is it Burning Man? Oh you. Okay, so I'm just curious. It's a synchronized mass coral spawning event over several nights, blah, blah, blah. The coral release egg and sperm bundles in the ocean for fertilization. It's an underwater snowstorm. Yes, indeed. Oh gosh, no thank you. How do I say no thank you? Oh, there's no thank you button. The no thank you to your website. I'm glad we learned this. This is obviously important information. Number 3, here we go. Arts and culture. A British officer says he was expecting a better show from the twins known as Samrick at the end of what 1954 book? I assume this is Lord of the Flies. Don't worry, the adult will save us. Don't worry, the military's here. We're from the government, and we're here to help. I haven't read this in years and years and years. Unfortunately, many of my students, when they talk about human nature, point to this book as being what they've learned about human nature. And I always say, like, you understand it's fiction, right? you shouldn't justify your beliefs and behavior in the world based on what happens in some book. Because if we do, like, I'm definitely marching to Mount Doom right now. No doubt about that. Question number 4, social sciences. In 1971, Richard Nixon commutated the prison sentence of what man on the condition he immediately resigns President's Union? Is this Jimmy Hoffa, probably? I assume it's Jimmy Hoffa. There we go. Labor history today. Any labor history out there? Sure do hope so. What do I say about Hoffa? I had some story ready to mind, but not right now. Question 5. We're already to a 10-point day. We're good. Entertainment. Rosetta, Silvermist, Iridessa, Fawn, and Vidya have appeared in tie-in sequels centered on what character from a 1904 play? So all of these names seem really quite foresty, like elf names possibly. Oh, I have no idea, unfortunately. I mean, they're also all stereotypically women's names. Yeah, I do not know, unfortunately. Let us say it is Vanessa, whoever that is. In a famous musical, oh, it's Tinkerbell! In a famous musical, the audience is encouraged to clap their hands and believe in order to restore what murderous character to life. Wait, is Tinkerbell murderous? I don't remember that at all. Because you clap to bring Tinkerbell back to life. Yeah, I know she's jealous. That is correct. Is she murderous? What? May I've forgotten what she does. Oh, right. She's trying to kill Wendy because Peter Pan loves Wendy. Forgot about this. Alright, pretty good day through and through. We ended up with our 13-point day. That is exceptional. We'll always take a plus 10. We learned some things about the Great Barrier Reef, and that's all we really learned today, unfortunately. Yeah. Kind of an average day for most folks. We did pretty well. I'm guessing my knowledge of Lord of the Flies and Jimmy Hoffa were probably what really helped here the most. Yeah, most people got Simon from Lord of the Flies, and then Jimmy Hoffa. You either got it or you didn't. That is the story of that one, of course. Very, very good indeed. Alright, time for you all to play. I notice I'm speaking in a slightly higher register than usual today. It feels more better than speaking in my normal register, but that's fine. Friends, any word you want to put into the old video game machine, we're looking for a 7-letter word today. You can see the blanks there. There's an is. This thing exists in some sense today. Good luck. Modern, we have 1. System, we have but 3. When you're sick, your voice goes lower. So Geektown, my voice goes lower when I'm speaking ordinarily, but I'm trying to use a voice that I can maintain longer. And the higher pitched voice feels like it's asking less of the rest of me, possibly. I don't know. I think it's because if I breathe in deeply for lower voice, then I'm start coughing. 7, there are 15 sevens. Soviet, we have no Soviets today. King, 1. Author, 2. I like it when you all do King Author, because I think King Arthur every time. Used, we have no U's today. First, there are 104 firsts. He, there are 26. Food, there's but 1. Wonder, there are 2 wonders today. How about the word history? 9 of those. Female, there are 30 females. How about the word north? We have 8. We'll go ahead and do south, east, west, and center. Of those, the most popular is south at 11. Liver, there are 19 of those. She, there are 571 she's. All right, team, we're looking for a woman today, most likely. Seems pretty likely. One-worded woman. How about the word century? There are 5 centuries. Madonna is one heck of a guess. Only 3 of those. But Klaus, I was ready to be very happy with you. How about Victoria? No Victorias today. Is it a princess? No. America. There are 34 Americas. I put the word North in. So it's not Latin America, maybe? There we go. Latin America something. Zendaya. No. Shakira. Well done, Stealership. Well done indeed. What is Lextension? One moment on that one. Shakira Isabel Mubarak Ripoll is a Colombian singer, songwriter, dancer, and record producer. Referred to as the Queen of Latin Music, she has significant impact on the musical landscape of Latin America, and credited with popularizing Hispanophone music globally, contributing to increased learning and use of the Spanish language worldwide. She's credited with opening the doors to the international market for other Latin artists. Her accolades include 4 Grammy Awards and 15 Latin Grammys. We love it. She's joining Madonna and BTS for the next Super Bowl halftime. Cool. Who is the past year? Oh, this past year for Super Bowl they had Bad Bunny. Is that right? Bad Bunny possibly, who then appeared on the top 30 songwriters of all time list. Nonsense. Sheer nonsense that. What's the extension? Bridge words by the links between them. A chain connects each word to the previous one. Each step is a new word relationship. It's based on Fibonacci things. Wolf plus bow or bow is snow. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Let's see how it goes. Okay. From wax to lasso. Okay. So there are various ways to get there, like the sounds like. I don't, oh goodness. So we could do Wayne, and then the name Wayne, and then is Wayne a character on Ted Lasso? We go like wax to candle to, how do I get to rodeos? From wax to what is this game? What is this game? What is this game, though? I'm gonna try candle. Okay. Now, what does this mean, compound? Is this like, I've taken the concept apart? No. I guess I've just applied it. So, candle deconstructed as wax plus whatever. Candles burn. Rope burns. Rope burn. Okay. Burn. Oh, rug burn? Rope burn, is that a thing? Rope. Do I like this game? I can't say if I like this game. Candlewick rope. That's smart. Candlewick rope would have been very good. I'm glad that rope burn's actually a thing. I thought it was. Ow. Alright, I'm going to try one more of these. You don't understand. So you need to get from this concept no. This token to this token. And you can get there in lots of different ways. I took apart, I don't know, I did. You can do like sounds like, so you go like wax to fax, fax, F-A-X, to facts, F-A-C-T-S, facts to encyclopedia, encyclopedia to paper. I'm going to try some random one more time. And then we're going to move on, I promise. Give me a random one. Rose to shield. I can't do English Civil War, can I? So rose is like arise. Rose is like rosé is a kind of wine. I really want to get to heraldry. I don't know enough about heraldry to talk about. How about compass rose? Is that permissible? Compass to like insignia? Is that allowed? Probably not. Insignia to heraldry. Heraldry to shield. Rose raised shield. I kind of like that. Okay, real quick, is it possible to be wrong on this thing? Like, I don't know, rose to rutabaga. There we go. So it is possible to be wrong. No valid link, no direct common English relationship exists between rose and rutabaga. How on earth does this work? Do we assume beep boop AI in the background? I think we have to assume that. I think I have to assume that one. I like the idea of rose raise shield. Is that possible? Let's see. Rose to raise. Rose to raise is not acceptable. I'm a little sad about that one. Okay, and what's the other side? Fib. Okay, I've been playing chain. Fib requires one to... I don't understand this. Wolf and bow, just like snow wolf. Oh man. Oh man. If you click how to play, we don't push that button. Rocket to guitar. Rocket to guitar. So when rockets explode, they go to shreds. Rocket to space. So I'm trying to get some rock and roll group. That's going to do with space. So like Led Zeppelin? That's not a word though, is it? We can get to Zeppelin. Zeppelin to guitar probably does not work. It'd be funny if it did. Rockets have fuel. There's rhymes here. Let's see. Rocket to socket, socket to wrench. What do y'all got? Electricity. Oh, rocket just to rock, to guitar. Is a sound, or is a... That's permitted. What does the compound part mean? Anyway, rocket to rock to guitar, that's very, very small. Or smart, rather. Very, very smart. Alright, real quick, how to play now. So the only thing I've ever gotten is compounds. You can do synonyms, opposites, part to whole, material, collocation, cultural pairing, double meaning, containment, kangaroos, astound to stun. I don't know what you're talking about anymore. Wait, can you explain this one to me? The kangaroo relationship is like astound to stun. That which astounds stuns someone. Why is it called a kangaroo? Anybody? Anybody? This is not a real thing. It's a jump. It hops. I get this. It's just the middle syllable sound. Sta. I think the kangaroo one is pure nonsense. Anyway, that was fun. Do y'all want to do one quick Rizdactyl, or do you want to play the video games today? Give me a 1 if you want one quick Rizdactyl, and if you don't, give me a 2, and we'll go ahead and play our Total War game, which I'll go and pull up now while we're waiting. Alright. Oh, we got some 1s! We want the Rizdactyl, it seems. Alright, the 1s have it, it looks like. I'm sorry to all the 2s. I always feel bad after we do, like, a 1 or a 2, because there are a lot of people who are like, no, I'm dissatisfied with your choices. Which is fair. Strawberry Chemist, hello my friend, hope things are good for you. So, Strawberry Chemist was actually thinking of you the other day. I don't know why. You in particular came to mind. I was thinking, man, when I miss a lot of days of streaming, there are probably people who are very, confused, because I'm part of their daily routine. Like, Strawberry Chemist is making dinner, and I'm not there to keep them company. It's all fine. Anyway, let's go ahead and do one quick Rizdactyl and then get on with our lives. I am sorry for missing streams recently. Like I said in the intro, I was just in really bad shape, sleeping off some illness of some kind. Alright, team. There are currently in the old queue here hundreds and hundreds of items to get through. We have, a good idea if a mod should pin a message if I can't make it. Oh, unnamed comment. I put the message on Discord, but maybe it's better if I put it on Twitch also. Not a bad idea. Very sorry for not doing that. If it's confusing, that's even worse than anything else, I suppose. Alright, team. This one's from Farinanthus, submitted just yesterday. It is now on the screen, and I'll be delighted if you make any guesses you want to and see how it goes. Oh, your schedule has changed since you moved. That's right. You're now living in the future from where you used to live, and so it's probably well after dinner time by the time I come around. Huh, how confusing. Friends, guesses, any yes, no questions you want to. Let's get this thing rolling straight away. Again, Farinanthus submission. Is it unique? No, it is not unique. Is it man-made? It is. Is it a game? Wow, it is a game, yes. Who submitted it? Farinanthus did. Can I drive on it? No, I can't. Can I eat it? No, I can't. Is it numbers related? It is numbers related, yes. Is it a board game? No, it is not a board game, no. Is it Project Zomboid? If only. Did it exist for 1945? No. Is it a video game? No. Is it Sudoku? Flopper, well done indeed. Get that one first. Farinanthus submitted this one with the comment, you thought this came from Japan. It came from New York City. It got very popular and published in Japan, but New York City was the origin of this thing. Yeah, very good job on that one. The Is It a Game helped so much there. Two people got back-to-back. Flopper got it in just first. Yeah, the number thing makes sense as Farinanthus is a mathematician by training, so that's a fast one though. Good job indeed. Let's find a different one, a random one. Sure. Van B. Can, this is yours? Van B. Can? It's on the screen right now. Friends, any question you want to, let's do it. I know I said we'd do one, but that one too fast. Let's go and do a second one. Good luck to you all. Is it American? It is not American, no. Is it man-made? It is man-made, yes. Is it unique? It is not unique, no. No uniqueness here. A person? It's not a person. Is it a game? No, it's not a game this time. Not a game. So far, only no's, except for is it man-made? It is man-made. Is it organic? I believe so. It can be. We'll say it can be. Is it tangible? Yes. Is it fictional? No. Is it a tool? Yes, I suppose so. Does it have Soviet connections? No obvious ones to my mind. Is it a food? It's not a food. No, not a food. Let's see, what can there be? It's a tool, it's tangible. Is it handheld? It can be handheld, yes. Is it man-made in the way you like? Yes, it is made by human ingenuity in the world. Does it cost more than 50 gold pieces? If you pay 50 gold pieces for this, you've been ripped off in some way. It better be magic beans. Does it come from the sea? It does not. Is it Tetris? No, it is not Tetris. Not a game, I promise. Not a game at all. Is it a map? It is not a map, no. Not a map at all. I'll say here it's not a tool in the standard way. It's not a hand tool otherwise. It's used by craftsmen. Not necessarily. Not a craftsman tool. Again, not a tool like a hammer or anything. Do I own one? I do own one, yes. I absolutely own one of these. I'll help you though by saying it's not in the room with me right now, at least not to my knowledge. If you were to wear it on your head in public, would people look at you funny? I don't think so, no. I don't think so, no. Maybe? It depends. It depends. But no, it would not immediately draw attention and dismay if you wore it there. Could it be used by your enemies to defeat them? Probably not. Is it smaller than a bread box? It is smaller than a bread box. Yeah. Absolutely a smaller kind of tangible thing that I have right now. I own one. A utensil, no. Is it commonly found in the average household? I'll say average American household, sure. Is it a paper clip? It is not. Is it used to write with? It is not. A tie? It is not. When I say common American household, I don't mean exclusively. That's just the kind of household I know best. I assume many other households have as well. Is it glasses? It is not glasses. Was it a tool before electricity? No. No, I believe electricity came from... One of us is very bad at the history of science. Let's see here. I think it requires electricity, but I'm not sure on that one. Is it typically used in the kitchen? It can be, but not exclusively. It feels dumb to look up when was electricity invented, because it's not the right word of it. When did man first control electricity? Very good, very good. No need to look it up. Is it a rubber band? Geektown, well done. It's a rubber band. I, in fact, own more than one rubber band. But there you go. It's a loop of rubber, usually ring or oval shaped and commonly used to hold multiple objects together. Apparently English in origin. English in origin, March 17th of 1845. I think we had electricity under control before this. Is that correct? I'm nearly certain it is, but I'm willing to be convinced otherwise. Yeah, I have no idea. No idea. Organic make you stuck here? Yeah, so I only thought organic because of the rubber trees down in the Congo and how often Leopold was in all of that. Alright, friends, it's time for us to do a little bit of, what game is that? Warhammer, etc., etc. I don't know what we're playing exactly, but I'm very excited to get back into this kind of playthrough after a long time away. Actually, not this playthrough. We'll probably start a new one. Also, as I'm thinking, we could play some other Total War game. I've never played any other one. I own quite a few of them, but never played them. Anyway, team, welcome back to this game. If you do not know the Total War series, it's a very long-lasting, very popular series in which one controls tremendous armies of different kinds. They're Total War games set in Pharaohville, Total War games that are set in basically every part of history one can imagine. It's a lot of fun playing them through and through and through. May I skip the opening? Oh, Warhammer. Oh, Intel. Still waiting for the Shogun playthrough? I do have Shogun 2. But I'm feeling like I want to get into this one in a big way. Oh, picture time.
of Fates. It reveals the secrets of the past, the present, and what may come to be. Most would think me fortunate to own such a book, but I can only use it in service to others. That is my curse. It wakes, tormenting me once more, feeding on the mysteries of this world, unraveling them into opportunity. But opportunity for whom?
Well, I have no idea what that's all about. I know some of you know the lore of this world far better than I will ever have the chance to do. But it looks like a very unfortunate occurrence out there in the frozen wastes. So, there have been some DLCs released since last we played. Our last playthrough was as a mighty elf king. I don't recall his name, but man, if you've not played this thing before, there are a tremendous number of characters as which you can play, and they're just crazy amounts of DLC, crazy amounts of everything. The game is really fun as the base game, but let's see how this goes. Oh, didn't I say that next time we played, I would try to play as the rats for the first time ever? Do I actually want to do this? I am not sure. Okay, I think that the red fire means these are the new ones released. So new release in Elfville is
The Assa Navy stands ever vigilant.
an elf sea lord stationed in the eastern colonies with a tower of sun and stars stands sentinel rather. Eastland prepares to secure Ulthuan's future with the might of Asur's dragon ships. Neat. Alright, also Norska.
Face me if you dare.
A group I've never played as before.
Master of the unholy storm.
From the Dark Tower, Sail the Faithless charts a course only he can see. The strongholds of order and chaos, mere steps along his treacherous path. His hand is Octopussy, probably not for me. Alright, other brand new one in the Slaanesh people.
To his music, dancing eternally.
The accursed maiden steps carry her through the Lustrian jungles. Lustrian, really? Is this game made by teenage boys? The Lustrian jungles, where foes both mortal and demonic, servants of order and chaos, will dance at her cue. Cool. So as usual, I hate to say it, I don't like playing as the bad guys. And I know many of you will now say, Resorty, in this world there are no good guys. I don't know. I like the pretty ones at least. We should find the easiest art for beginners. No. I've played a lot of hours this game. I've played hundreds of hours this game, I believe. Maybe. Who should we play as? It's always the issue. My very first playthrough ever was the Dwarvaza. And I really enjoyed playing as the Dwarvaza, but, I don't know. We had a really fun Empire playthrough at one point. Play as the Chaos, this is the issue. I've never played a bad guy playthrough. I think I don't like the feeling of, look, I am evil. Look, I am consuming things for the sake of eating children. Like, even though the High Elves are super snooty, They're not trying to eliminate the humans. The Wood Elf twins. We played Wood Elves. That was actually my favorite playthrough. I forgot about that one. We played a Wood Elf playthrough in which we played as Big Boy here. Durthrough. My entire playthrough was running around as this giant tree man, hoping he did not catch on fire.
Wild as flame.
The Sisters of Twilight rejuvenate the world's magical forests and destroy all those who threaten them. Does anyone know, are the Sisters one character? Or do you get two separate characters to run around with in this one? It's one character. Alright, so they're like a real twin power. They speak in one language, finish each other's sandwiches, etc. Hey, good seeing you, Brewdog. The Lizard Men? I've never tried the Lizard Men. Nor the Beast Men, the Dinos. We're...
Ready for murdering.
Or do we play as Orc Green guys?
As I desire.
Plotting and scheming.
I don't like playing as mages, they confused me.
Everything belongs to Grob. You listen, or you get your head torn off.
Have we? Maybe we did do Greenskin at some point.
I am true power.
I remember the Wog. I don't remember if I did Wogging. I did play Orcs before. Okay, thank you. Secondly, Grand Cafe. So is that the case that Cafe primarily wants to do trade?
Celestial Emperor.
Will this be interesting if we do Cafe Friends? It's getting updated soon. Okay.
Dragon Lord.
It's also appropriative of where I live. That seems pretty bad. It's China though, isn't it? Okay. I've been pushed around for a while. Let's go ahead and try. I said I was gonna do rats.
No one can
Right.
Warlord
I said I was gonna do rats. We're gonna do rats. Okay.
So stitching limbs together.
What are you? Thrott's virulent experiments continue apace at Hell Pit in the desolate Norskin Mountains. I have a flesh laboratory. Let's not do.
The Lord of Decay.
Snitch has ventured to Jingpo in Cathay to garner more mastery of the arts of assassination for Clan Eshin. Everything's very expensive you buy outside the clan. Their lords are absolutely loyal. Okay, who this guy?
Weapons of mass destruction.
The chief warlock of Skyrer, returns to Skavenblight to bring apocalypse to the world beyond the Decayed-ridden Undercity borders. Is this guy who has the nuke? And there's one character who, as battles begin, can just destroy an entire unit or two. Feels real bad, man. Feels real bad.
Squirt musk of bravery.
Alright, we then have a melee fellow with some sticks.
The leap.
Clan Moors triumphant, yes.
I don't know who I want to do. I don't know who I want to do, team. Any desires here? He did say weapons of mass destruction, I guess so. Oh, what do I need to buy for this one? I need to buy the Prophet and the Warlock. Pardon me briefly. How much do you cost? Please, if it's under $5, I'll buy it. It's $10. I'll buy it. You all can't see my screen. Good. I don't want to, wait, so I'm currently buying a DLC for Total War Warhammer 2. This is how they get ya. All of the DLCs for the old games are necessary to have unlocked everything for the new game. What an amazing scam this game is. And yet I keep buying, it's so much fun. Alright, installing. There we go. I may need to restart the game. We'll see if I do, because I do now own it. I'll go back to the main page. Campaign. New.
Sigma's will.
Little buddies here. Yeah, I need to reload it, unfortunately. Alright. Also, I may have a DLC in my inventory email box. I think I was asked to play this a few months back. I said I would, and I didn't. You know? Like a person who lies. I know I said I'd play this at some point. Huh. There it is. I have a key for Tides of Torment. Ah, okay. So this is the brand new one, I believe, from December. I'm going to install that also real quick. Add product. Good. Okay, so I've now installed another DLC. I don't see us actually playing that one today, but not a liar, a person who got into Baldur's Gate 3. Don't remind me. It is the case that I played a tremendous amount of Baldur's Gate 3. That really was all we did for half a year or so. It was a great game, though. Great game. Oh, boy. Okay. Should be loading again now. Thank you for hanging out with me while we gradually get this thing going. Years ago, I tried to keep the stream moving and smoothly on rails. We gave that up a long time ago, though. Let's see. It was fun. I really enjoyed it, Strawberry. I understand how people play Baldur's Gate 3 over and over and over again. It makes perfect sense to me, and I kind of want to be that guy. Kind of, sorta. You gonna load thing? You gonna load for me? The broadcasting software is not picking up right now. There we go. Now it is. Okay. Very good. Cool. It's a new campaign then. Have you ever played Slay the Spire? I do like Slay the Spire very, very much. I'm not smart enough at everything, especially math, to play the game well while streaming it. I've done well on Slay the Spire if I'm entirely focused on the numbers and so on. Alright. Playing as rat people for the first time ever. I think there's an opening video on each of these. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some cinema. Maybe. Demarcated from the Empire by towering black mountains, the Border Prince's lands are ruled over, etc. This story has nothing, or the paragraph here has absolutely nothing at all to say about the rat people. I tried playing Pathfinder. Yeah, Geektown, there are so many really cool RPGs. I love RPGs. They just don't stream terribly well for me because they require me to give a half year of my life for every one of them. And I probably can't do this at this stage in life, unfortunately. Back when I streamed a lot, RPGs made sense, but now somewhat less so. May I please have a video? Let's see. Alright. Here we go. Continue.
No devastation like Icked's devastation. Yes, yes.
This is not a video. This is not a video at all. How dare you? Alright, so we begin with... Here we are at a port. Time to read things, learn how these people play. First time through, I'll probably have everyone die very quickly, but we'll learn anyway. The Path to Glory. Acquire warp fuel canisters throughout the campaign to spend on newfangled upgrades to... How do we say this group's name? Scryri? Oh boy. Team S War Technologies in the Forbidden Workshop, including Doom rockets. Establish unseen undercities beneath settlements you defeat and secretly expand them to aid your malevolent schemes and spread Skaven corruption. Keep your faction's food supplies at high levels throughout the campaign to gain faction-wide bonuses and avoid debilitating effects. Spread corruption over extended periods wherever you settle to infest areas with summonable clan rats and make provinces difficult to inhabit. And use the underway stance to avoid obstacles like campaign map. Learn more here. No need for knowledge, thank you. Alright, job number 1 is capture a settlement. Go to Tobaro. Tobaro. Is this me? Hello?
Where's my dome racket?
That's not me. Can you join my squad though?
Power enhancers
There we go.
placed.
Okay, so Ikrit Claw here is my hero. He begins with the Iron Frame Armor. A mighty metal frame encases the Warlock Engineer's body, giving him amazing strength, dexterity, and resistance against both physical and magical harm. Cool. It has the ability called the Brass Orb. Possession of the orb allows the user to inexorably drag the foe into a turbulent vortex of pain and death. Good against multiple units, drag folks around. Howling Warp Gale. Can't move while casting it. The caster gestures twitchingly to the skies and fierce gales swirl about, making flight impossible. Okay, so stops flying. Scurry away. So if leaderships get bad, we run away very quickly. Okay. His trait is being the right fang of Lord Morskitar. Cheaper upkeep on a variety of items there. A higher recruit rank immediately on a number of those things there. So it seems that he does particularly well with ranged as opposed to melee. The trouble is always with ranged characters is that they will eventually get overrun. So we need people to hold the line for our firers to do well. I think this playthrough will almost certainly end when I end up getting way too many long distance attackers and they get overrun. Guarantee, guarantee. And again, this guy does have some bomb thing he can use at some point. We'll see, we'll see. He has a quest at level 7. Neat. His friend and assistant, Balaquint Marsgweek, is... I don't know the different kinds of creatures yet. He appears to have similar abilities, so maybe he's also a rat warlock. Cool. The way to have range succeed is just have more range characters? Yes. Best defense, good offense, etc. Here we go to the nation of Tobaro. Oops, it's a right-click game. Alright, we're fighting against the Knights of Estalia. We could win automatically with the win automatically button, but no, we'll fight and see how it goes. Hello, R-Squared. Am I up for trying Space Haven now it's in 1.0 full release? As I've mentioned before, R-Squared, any game that begins with space, I don't remember which one it is. There are too many SpaceX games. Which one is Space Haven again? If you can tell me anything about it that would help me distinguish it from all the other SpaceX games, possibly, maybe. I just started this one today, so I'm not sure when I'll be doing our new game, but it's RimWorld meets FTL. Yeah, I don't have it in mind right now. It's like RimWorld, but you control a spaceship and its crew. Oh, is this the game that I kickstarted years ago? This might be the game I kickstarted years ago. Let's see real quick. Hello. Space Haven. Yeah, this is the game I kickstarted years ago. So... I think plausibly. Maybe just. Any game that is RimWorld-esque. I'm into it at some level. We might have played a little bit of this at one point. It does look really cool, and I am a fan of space-related things. It's possible, R-Squared, it's possible. Always happy to try it, though. Okay, so one begins by rolling the die, if they care to, on if they get 10 points or more. Let's roll the die. Do you get more than 10 points of magic? We get 10 points of magic. Very good, very good. R squared, no problem at all. If I want to ignore something you said, I'll just ignore something you said. That's how it goes. Okay, we begin our deployment. So, let's learn what kind of characters we have this time around. I think the big trouble with the rats is they're all cowards. And so if things start going bad for your front line, they won't fight until death, they will just run away. Expendable meat shields with poor leadership. While unimpressed at causing damage, this unit is useful as a meat shield, absorbing damage that otherwise hurt a more useful or precious target. Okay. So in this playthrough, I need to be ready to let characters die. Normally, I get really attached to every single unit out there, and so I'll never sacrifice anyone for the sake of anyone else. But they're expendable. Witnessing friendly expendable units rout does not reduce other units' leadership unless they themselves are also expendable. So expendables do not upset the more impressive units, but if the expendables see each other die, then things get kind of bad kind of quickly. So I wonder if it's a good idea to stack my armies as expendable, not expendable, expendable, not expendable, so they don't see each other run away. So the clan rats are meat shields who are a little bit better trained. Also in this game we can zoom in and enjoy the artwork of the characters. They might lose more to friendly fire than the enemy. Yeah, I know that they have like Gatling gun characters. We just need to make sure we aim better than we might otherwise. But I guess we can shoot through our own Skaven line if we need to. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so these are the ones that have swords and are non-expendable. These are the ones that have swords but are expendable. The difference appears to be, have we given them armor? Yeah? Yeah, 25 armor versus no armor. Yeah, it seems that the Skaven slaves have no bonus to them other than their expendability. Got it. In the back row, we have rattling guns with armor-piercing missiles. So this is a big damage crew there. Also, team, what is the warp? I realize that the warp is a centerpiece of our story here. Everything that is green is warpy, I believe. What's going on with that? Those are my leaders. One moment. On this side, more rattling guns. Over here, Warplock Jezzails? Jezzails? They also have armor-piercing missiles. They have good range. Okay, so they appear to be snipers, or sniper teams. Green warp is like physical chaos magic crystallized. Cool. Did the rats go looking for the warp, or did the warp find them? Like, who corrupted what in what way? Teach me the entire story of Warhammer at once, please. Thank you. It's the range of the rattling guns is what? 145. These are 275. That is absurd. And then, is that it right now? Also a Doomflayer unit. Okay. And Doomflayers do what? They're war machines. They go and drive over other people, I believe. They have a passive ability called the Best Defense. When they're in melee, they get bonus armor. So their job is to go into the back lines and drive over top of people. Love it. Absolutely love it. So I know when you begin a new playthrough, you always get one higher tier unit, and if you lose them, it's the end of the world. I'm guessing that my Warplock Jezzails are that, probably. So I gotta take care of those. We only have 2 hero units.
Grand
A Wizard Lord versus Standard Wizard.
Doom and destruction.
And currently, Claw has an ability called the Brass Orb that pulls people into him. Over here we have a Doom Rocket. Alright, so this thing does 11,000 damage. So we get 1 useless thing per battle. Again, 11,000 damage. I know in later game, heroes can have more than that, but early game, come on. Come on, it's pretty silly. Alright, cool. Let's get deploying now and figure out how this team plays. On the other side, we see some pikemen, a hero unit of spears, some crossbows. They're primarily melee, so this is going to be pretty well for us, I do believe. We'll march into them. I know that one very common strategy in this game is to hide on a hill and force your enemy into you. I try to avoid that as much as possible. So, like I said, I'm going to stack expendable, non-expendable, expendable, non-expendable, so my characters do not rout when they see each other go down. And we're going to go ahead and group all of this group together. For now, though, I'll have my hero units each be in their own groups, and then take all of you as a group as well. Cool. Those who remain, I think it'd probably be smart to have my rattling guns on the outside of each group, so we don't kill our own people. We'll start them on the inside, though. Will we? Or should I hold them back and then go in after we have a line? After we have a line? Why do the ports of the bottom left jiggle so much? They're moving around. I'm sure the rat people are hopped up on something. Yeah, I'm concerned about friendly fire. I was told I should be, and indeed I am. I'm thinking about high ground here. I could try to push my snipers up this way, pew pew pew, etc., and get a line here first. So yeah, high ground, low ground I need to work on. Okay, I'm gonna change my mind slightly, and we'll push in this direction instead. Okay, I actually didn't organize them correctly. How do I do this? Because that's the order I want them in instead, yeah? Yeah, so now they're in an order where... Oh, if I push the button, do they change their ordering? Nope, that's fine. Okay, so we're going to have 1 strong unit and 1 weak unit push in immediately. I can give them orders before battle start. I can't actually. So you all are going to line up there and there. Now, rattling guns, I'm going to hold behind. My intention is to have the rattling guns come from the side here, I think. But do I deploy my snipers forward? That seems kind of dumb. My snipers can just be on the side here and pick them off as they come through. Okay, Doomflayers drive through folks eventually, so they'll start back here for now. And then the heroes. They give leadership bonuses. They should almost certainly go forward with the meleeers for now. Does this make any sense? I feel like I've kind of just thrown everyone out there and said, you'll figure it out. Alright, team, we start our battle. They move our direction. We pause immediately. Wait, how do I pause? Okay, remember it has an unusual pause button. What is it? There we go. P is for pause. Very good. You fine folks. I think the enemy is going to get to the high ground before I am, unfortunately. Also, we need to make sure that we have, like, the lower ground elements so we can shoot over our people's heads. This might be a disaster. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to plug that up with rat people. Hopefully they run quickly. We'll see. And then rack group number 2, you go there. And there. Such good organization. The snipers are about to be able to begin firing. We like that. Who's unassigned? My leaders are doing nothing. Forward! Forward, all of you! Okay. P is for pause. Now, the leader guy has the brass orb. Or we can use some other kind of slowing down enemy button. Are the snipers sniping? They are. Wow. Enemies going on real fast there. Love it. Okay. So how far can these folks shoot? I was intending to come in the side from behind. I feel like maybe I should have lined them up differently earlier for that. Or we can try to go high ground up here. Let's go high ground, see how it goes. If they come around, we can deal with that in a moment. Okay, we're being arched as well. Right, that's a thing. I forgot that we can be arched. How unkind that they have ranged units also. The brass orb does what? Does some real damage. Brass orb onto their archers, please. I'm lacking vision for the snipers. Oh, we think so? The snipers are doing some work right now. Metal Beer, I appreciate the thought, but for right now we're good on that one. Forward, forward, all of you. Okay, you're doing nothing, Wizard Guy. We gotta fix that. Wizard Guy. Oh, the Doom Rocket belongs to the army, not the individual. Of course, of course. And then King Guy, you're doing nothing either. Up the hill you go. So it looks like basically everyone is terrifyingly good to my slaves. No surprise. I'm gonna have my slaves go ahead and just like push on in on these. Is that a good idea? I don't know. Well, welcome to a playthrough in which what I say over and over again is that a good idea? And then I say, well, I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure all of it's a good idea. We'll do it anyway and see though. Okay, trying to hold in a way where the sniper's gonna keep line of sight. Also, maybe I should force their fire. Is that a good idea? Instead of saying like fire at will, just say like, you're gonna fire at this group, take them down. Maybe. Okay. Are y'all moving? You're on the move. So the one that remains is the Doom Flayers. Our first time using our Doom Flayers. Let's get to it. We don't want the enemy to notice our coming forward. And so ideally we want to just like drive right into the back end of their archers. I'm possibly taking far too large of a turn for this. Also, by the time we get there, it's possible my rattling guns will be in position. Also, real quick team, if I use the Doom Rocket at this point, will it be available again for next fight? Like, is it a use it once and then have to like build something new? Or is it always one per mission? Because I don't want to waste it in this fight if it's a valuable resource. Teach me how the game works. I must know. We'll fire some lightning out here while we're waiting. You get to rebuild it. Okay, I thought that might be the case. Yes! Chaos! Chaos! Maybe it makes no sense for y'all to go so far away. I'm gonna split the units here. They're just moving too slowly for me. And maybe it's like the thing to learn is these move very, very slowly. I don't know. Alright, Sleepy Rats. This engineer is doing nothing currently. Can you shoot at range, my friend? Or are you melee only? You appear to be melee only. Not sure if that's a good idea. Just never pause, LOL. I appreciate the thought. They're all coming up this way. Claw, get in there. How are my Doom drivers doing? So we've routed one group here. That's only had the snipers focused on the whole way through. I'm going to trust that they're out of the battle now. And we don't want our snipers chasing. So snipers, yeah, do I want to kill my own dudes? Not especially. So snipers, you're going to pivot on the outside here. My driver's still heading right on in. Yes! To the high ground! We finally made it to the high ground! Actually, we can probably just, like, stop. Maybe not. I don't want my people to die, of course, so... Okay. These rats are doing nothing. They're frontline-ish, but not doing well with being frontline-ish. Y'all are not fighting back. Why not? Why not? Alright, snipers turned. Oh, I didn't deploy them correctly in a way where they'd be able to actually target the enemy. There we go, there we go. Are these getting ready for a charge? Or are they confused? Team? Does the red line mean they can't get there? No, they're just waiting on the charge for no good reason. Strange. Obviously we want to watch the charge. Now, you are currently doing nothing, though. So, I thought that taking the high ground would give them line of sight successfully. The red line, though, means they can't see them, correct? Or they're attacking, or something, I don't know. All very, very confusing. Possibly a friendly fire here, that's fine. Let's watch the exciting charge we set up a long time ago. Boo, archers, boo! Also, leadership break on some slaves. Rough. Huh. That didn't do quite as much damage as I thought it was. I thought it would rather. Maybe the charge is not the important part. It's actually the lineup and fighting thing. Okay. So yeah, snipers are doing fantastically here. We love that. Oops. Snipers, change your target to here, please. Y'all are breaking, that's fine. Okay, I don't think I'm using this group effectively. We won anyway, but yeah, I'm happy to say that this time I used my overpowered snipers very, very well. And the rattling guns really, really terribly. I just couldn't get a good arc on them. And I think that here they didn't have line of sight effectively. So we have to do a better job with them. I don't know why I just didn't put them with the snipers and come in from the side all at once. Regardless, good win, good win. I think there's some reason to kill everyone on the map, but I don't remember what it is. So maybe let's let them run away. The bullets don't arc. Yeah, the arrows arc. Thank you, Dumpster, for reminding me on that one. It has been a while. Has a while. XP for the units, for kills. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Just keep shooting, team. Death and glory, etc. Do I want to waste our time, though? I don't think I do. We'll call it good enough. A decisive victory. This day we're the big winners. Right. None of them actually died, is that right? Or is it only in the next screen it shows who truly died and who did not? Yeah, no kills on one of the rattling guns. That's clearly a sign of not figuring out how to use them effectively. Unfortunate. That said, the Giselle did very well, as one would expect. I need to figure out how better to use the grinder fellows. I think I was trying to use them as if they were knights. They're not knights, though. We'll figure it out eventually. Didn't use many spells, also. There's too much going on. Regardless, a bunch of dead garrison people. We gained some food. So this is our food bar here. If food goes really bad, everyone starts starving. The highest level of food, if we have 81% of the food we need. growth goes up, control goes up, and more leadership in your own territory. So obviously keep food high, all very good. We have 1 Doom Rocket, so we do have to make more of those, and 5 Warp Fuel. So Warp Fuel is used in our workshop in order to make fancy stuff, including probably Doom Rockets. Big win. Good, good, good. What do we do here? We can take its food. We can take its people. We expand the Under Empire. That's how you so you don't capture the settlement, but instead establish an Undercity without the owner's knowledge, or we loot and occupy it. You can choose what level it is after you take it over by spending your food. Oh, this is a choice I don't really understand. Higher settlement level, good, obviously. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do level 2. Will I? If I do level 2, I'm going to drop to orange for a moment. That will cause growth to... No, I should stay at neutral. Let's do a level 1 settlement for now. In the future, though, having a lot of food is better. Hey, Sabaticus, good to see you. Sabaticus, I'm sorry I didn't notice you in YouTube chat till right now. Loot and occupy and smash as much food as possible into it to level up higher. The more food you have, the more rats come to join you. Alright, I see why one would want to get more and more food. But for right now, I'll just do this. YouTube isn't real. YouTube, you're real, don't worry, I just missed you, I'm sorry. Okay. We have a settlement now. Woo! Alright, we got some monies, we got some potion of strength. The sludgy black liquor in the stern glass flask is a potion of strength, allowing the drinker to cause devastating damage. Neat. Alright, next up, let's capture some provinces. Get around that real soon. First, though, how do I open my inventory? I'll see there's a level up there. So happy to report that the Jezzail's either leveled up or they've been level 1 the whole time. Also though, the Claw is leveled up. Now, I didn't really use my heroes in any meaningful sense last time. Would he do better with Potion of Strength? He just does more damage if so. Currently his strength is 407. It seems like strength might be useful for now. Sounds good. Alright. Do we strengthen the power armor? So it seems that this lord does okay on the front line. I'm always worried about sending my heroes to the front line and then forgetting about them. It falls apart. Better warp lightning. Inspiring presence. Everyone nearby is higher leadership or move faster on the map. So I think I like the idea of having better leadership, given that leadership is our big problem as rat people. Moving faster is also very cool always, but I'll take higher leadership for now. Just because I don't want people to break too quickly. Okay. We have Skaven Blight also, as a hammer on it. So, do we have... Skaven Blight is a full province all by itself. Got it. And then our new place, Tabaro, is part of Estalia. We need to have Nuja over here, and Magrita over here. So our new mission is to take over these two, at least. Yeah, Route Marcher will be my next take, I believe. So, at Eolde Skaven Blight, the noisome capital of the Ratmen is the most infamous of all the Undercities, a sprawling metropolis and chief leader of the 13 Lords of Decay. I don't know what that means, but okay. So we can go and level up if we want to. That gives us additional garrison, it looks like. Or we have an open slot to do something. This is our special building here. A tractor beam. I love it. Love it. Only the most reckless individual would dare attempt to pull celestial objects from the sky. So we're trying to pull something out of the sky. A warp stone, maybe. No, I definitely agree that we need to keep an eye on Leonardo over here. Cat Raza. Wait, do they call him Cat because he's going to attack the rats? That's pretty silly if so. Okay. What can I actually build right now? I can build a basic clan rats or clan rat spear building. Or I can build the Ratling Warrens. Full to teeming with ratlings and immature vermin yet to prove themselves. Survival in the environment is brutal, harsh, and often fatal. Baby rats eating baby rats. So you can recruit locally. Better growth, of course, is the amazing part. Anything for growth, if you please. We're also able to unlock the Rubbish Pit. The worst pieces of broken swag scavenged from battlefields above and below is thrown to the trash hole and foddered by the Skaven slaves. Removes corruption from other people. We get more corruption and more money also. I think I'm going to go ahead and hit the growth button. Maybe? Does that make sense? Because we're already able to get the clan rats from the tractor beam telescope thing here, instead of unlocking them via the other building. Growth is good. Growth is good, always good. Absolutely. Okay. Do we upgrade this also? It doesn't allow any additional recruitment. However, it does give us a lot more income and also better defense if the cat comes. Cool. We still have scads of money, of course. So, fine on that. New city of Toboro. We're currently repairing our slave wharf port. Okay. That's all to do for right now. I think we're going to hang out here for a turn or so we're able to get all healed up. Okay. To have a second army... We have to click repair? Hey, thanks for the reminder of that one. Yeah, click repair. Very good, very good. Right. So, I'd like to have a second army, but I don't have a second lord yet. Am I allowed to get myself a lord, or is that later in the game? Lord. Okay. Which of you care to join me? So there's actually a different pile here. Seers, assassins, warlocks, or warlords. Maybe having a melee leader is not the worst thing in the world. So Nurglost here has sharp teeth. When they come for you, go straight for the throat and tear it out. They won't come again. So the hero has a chance of wounding aggressor. So if he's attacked, he attacks back. And a permanent armor-piercing damage bonus. Or Zap Spark the Strong. Just a flat bonus, and then more weapon strength. The magic's always overpowered. Okay. I think I often try to do a balance between melee and range, but I need to remember the kind of character I'm playing, and so play magic, folks. Perceptive is what? Better line of sight, gets more magic items, awesome. Passive ability of Spotter, sees farther in forests. Huh. And Shriek here, better melee stuff, better leadership, huh. Gray Seers cause the plague, Don't quite know what you all do as Grey Seers. Or Ruin. So Ruin or Plague. The mouse over does not tell me what Ruin or Plague is exactly. Do we have a preference list team? Right click will tell me. I'm right clicking aggressively. The right click, it does nothing, unfortunately. I guess I can look at the abilities to figure it out, possibly. The Plague Rash. So lower speed gets tired faster. Okay. Okay. So Plague seems to weaken the enemy's movement. Where Ruin, instead, lowers their leadership and their ability to attack. Kind of like that as a way of slowing down enemy melee. It triggers when casting spells. I'm so bad. I don't know how any remembers how to cast spells in this game. I always forget. Or a Warlock Master. You know, I'll take on a Warlock Master as a leader here. That's fine. So Perceptive again. More magic items. Yes, thank you. Disciplined. Just better leadership for everyone in the army. And better melee. I mean, not ideal. Not ideal, but leadership seems really quite good. Srick, I choose you. Your loyalty is 3 to 8 versus 5 to 10. Oh boy. You wouldn't dare quit, would you? I don't think so. Welcome to Team Shrick. Recruiting units in their force would increase their loyalty possibly. Okie dokie. So what do we need y'all to have? So there's no way for me to currently recruit any of the real gunners. What we get here are slingers, and that's about all for right now. So this is a melee squad through and through, plus some very, very low-level garbage tier range characters, I guess. Here, let's go ahead and have some people with shields. Let's go ahead and have anti-large, charge into larges, but meat shield. Are they all meat shields? They're all meat shields. Wow. Alright, melee team, you're gonna do what you can. Look at Slinger also. That's our first group. Their job really is to hold the fort against Leonardo to the right. Okay. Locally here, we can recruit spears, slaves, or slingers for the main army of Ikit Claw. I don't know, team. We don't have any spears yet. I guess we'll go ahead and get a couple spears. And, one slinger maybe. I'm considering sending one of my gunners north to support, but I don't know. I give you a completed turn, I believe. Wait, commandment. Alright, yeah, we're in charge here. What is it the Blighted Marshes should focus on? More control and corruption. Expansionist planning. More growth as always. Oh, cheaper construction expansionism. I've already spent my money. Can I unspend it? I don't know if you can. You can, okay. Unspending for the sake of making everything cheaper. Now respending in the exact same way as before. There we go, there we go. And we'll stay on that because the bonus to growth seems absolutely fantastic. Oh, cool. The last one here, you can generate food instead. Oh, discounts next turn? Oh. I mean, the growth bonus is still good. I think. I'll stay with it. Having made a decision, it's my decision. Let's go, let's go. So good to see so many of you stopping by to hang out with me. We still have a big old pile of money. Okay. I'm always interested in how many groups get destroyed in the first time around. Growth is really good, food's good. Yeah, because I get bonuses if I get my food high enough, don't I? Yeah, maybe food production as rats is more important than I recognized immediately. I know there's a big community of people on both Twitch and YouTube who like Total War games. I appreciate how much y'all help me as it goes. Does the Catman do anything? Does the Catman run away? We taking his territory soon enough. Right unlocked. The dominating scheme. Provoke the brood mothers. Have them breed. We'll flood the overworld with our bodies. Yes, yes. That's not creepy at all. Oh man. So we have the brood mothers make as many babbies as possible. Where's the rights page? For 3,000 money, food, growth, control, and recruitment. For 5 turns. I can't think of any reason not to use this immediately. Like, usually I'm relatively, what's the word for this? Hesitant on using rights, because they're so expensive. Is there any reason not to use this? I'm gonna use it. Sure, why not? I think everyone in the world finds out I've done that. On some rights, I think that's the case at least. That seems great, absolutely. Okay, the army of Shrek will continue to build bit by bit. I'm going to get 2 slingers this turn, and then people with shields to help out. And this army may eventually end up marching this way. Oh! Thanks for the reminder. I can go use this little island and maybe get a really interesting treat out of it. These little islands early game could be so valuable. I'm gonna say we're healed well enough. What's on the island? Please not a battle. This site is home to an ancient shrine to a lost god. It is a battle. Huh. Is it a battle? Maybe not. The place has bathed in power. As followers approach, angry runes of the shrine illuminate. The glow a beacon to the wary. Choose! Booms a deep, disembodied voice. We do more better in battle. Our warriors enter an insatiable frenzy that gives them no thought of self-preservation. They shrug off injury in this state, or farsight. The shroud of war will furl back. Armies can cross the lands faster. I'm gonna take the aggression. Alright. Our exploration of the high seas has led to blessing from the Lord of the Deeps. Your troops will be protected from harm while they have the elven god's favor. That's not how this works, video game. So we got a bunch of money and the elf god likes us. That's not how this works. We gotta march on Magrita or Nuja now. So we're going to head back to our territory and then prepare to go visit other directions. We are not encamped or anything, are we? No, we're stalking. Or I can move full speed and get our city again. Cool. We can't do anything else because we force march there. Okay. It's time to begin unlocking technology. Oh, we saw the plans earlier that we can unlock devious or ferocious. I actually didn't understand that the plans in this race are one's technology trees. So the rubbish pit is needed also to unlock characters at all. So ferocious line, well, characters as well. One second. Are they different kinds of characters? Clan rats versus... Okay. It looks like the lower path gives one bonuses to ranged. Initially, at least. Regardless, bonus to recruitment capacity everywhere sounds great. Yeah, very, very pleased we have the early growth bonuses. I do always worry in the earliest part of the game, am I making the wrong choices? I check the campaign settings, I may just, whatever the normal default ones are, I always play games at default difficulty and settings until I know what the heck I'm doing. Don't bother the right-hand side, okay. Okay. I was thinking I could possibly go attack them, but I see they have a proper city there. Alright, local recruitment goes up. We have one possibility here, driven by hunger. More money from post-battle loots. A bonus on all of the clan rat types when we recruit them. I believe it is time to begin skittering in this direction. Here we go. Hey, civilian, good seeing you, my friend. Hope things are good for you. Oh, have a level up I missed. On the Warlock Engineer here. Hello, little buddy. So I haven't really used him effectively at all. Oh. He can give a bonus to missile reload. Hello? I mean, he's in an army, the strength of which comes from endless missiles. Sounds very cool. It's across the entire army. It doesn't have to be across a group he's standing by. That's great. Okay, if I go underneath the mountain here, can I go farther than I would otherwise? No. No, it's exactly the same distance it looks like. I guess stalking is our standard movement name. We can ambush people as we go. Alright, let's sneak along the coast here. Sneak, sneak, sneak. No! This happens occasionally. I move my engineer by himself. Mistakes made. Let's go get our engineer, please. Alright, do you want to join the army again, my friend? Please get back there. Maybe next turn. Maybe next turn you can do that, you fool. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we'll do this in the near future. Don't you worry, team. The army heading out up here. We keep recruiting into it, or I'm going to call that good enough for now. And, leave y'all there. How do I pass your turn? There we go. There we go. I know people who are more experienced have a sense of what needs to be done in what order. I'm just trying to follow the tutorial right now. So pirates to the east. I wonder if I should have an early alliance here. And also, we got ourselves some beastmen smashing things I'm supposed to take over. It's like a bestial plague, an explosion of blood everywhere. So what I intend to take over has already been destroyed, it seems. And then one knight goes to defend the front. My city leveled up. So I forgot that the map could rotate. I was very confused for a moment there. Things can be built if we want to. So I know to get access to the other technology, I have to build the rubbish pit as well. Maybe we'll do that. We can level up our rattling warrens, which gives us more money by a little bit. More growth. The growth mode seems pretty cool. Or Breeding stock. Establish breeding techniques applied to specially selected feral pups in the first step towards rearing bloodthirsty horrors. This makes larger meleeers, it looks like, and some heroes possibly. This fine thing, the Taskmaster's platform. More control. And the Ruthless Plans. So a third kind of technology as well. Huh. Neat. I guess, or what do I do here? So we already have the clan rats. So this gives us assassins. And different kinds of slingers. Or it gives us, whoops. Warp fire throwers. So this is how I get access to ranged units in this area. So we take that for now. We see that we have what dropping? Control is dropping pretty hard. So probably sensible to build the building that will give me more control straight away. Okay. And then upgrade this thing. Glorious. Glorious. Okay, we can also upgrade our little city of Tobaro. Simply becomes level 2 here. Awesome. Okay. We have our hero rejoin the army, if you please.
Move.
Okay. So we can go attack these people this turn. I guess we'll go do that. Hello?
Small brain.
Oh, maybe I actually can't make it this turn. Can we?
Now, forward, now.
Or because it's devastated, I can't... Oh, Ruin Stones you can't do anything with. Okay. So, I've never seen a Ruin Summit before, have I? You have to wait till it's no longer devastated? Okay. You have to take their main city and then get back. Ah, thank you. Good to know, good to know.
Yes.
Alright. We are stalking. Y'all stay there, very good. Up this way. So I'll be able to start recruiting proper gunners after a while. I believe... I thought I built something that gets higher level characters on recruit. But maybe not. We got 3 shields, 3 slingers. I'm gonna need more shields regardless, I believe, to hold the line for basically anybody. So is it clanners with swords or spearmen with swords? They're very similar, but I'll take the lower upkeeps for now. Okay, a turn. Those of you stopping by for the first time in a while, or those of you who are new to the channel, you'll see the little exclamation point fundraiser up top. I'm currently trying to help a bookstore in Tokyo, where I live, get the funding they need for opening a brick and mortar location. If you want to go and contribute $5 or so, or 50 cents even, I'd appreciate it. It's a very exciting project for us to potentially have a bookstore for English language, new books, community space, and all the rest. The woman who's opening it seems really quite cool, and so yeah, if you want to check it out, I'd appreciate it, but don't feel any obligation, as I'm guessing you have other things to spend your money on, and also, you know, you live far away. I live in Tokyo. You don't. That's fine too, but thanks for checking out at least. So I'm thinking about going to get some coffee pretty soon. Alright, driven by hunger. Here's where we now get higher recruitment ranks on clan rats. Because of that, I probably shouldn't have recruited the ones I just picked up. But that's okay. Alright, so next technology first. Always more beside, casually replenishes faster, or strengthen numbers. The clan rats get some kind of bonuses. And all of the clan rats become expendable? Is that right? They no longer care? They no longer care about scenes or die? Absolutely. Frontline, pure garbage, no problem at all. Okay, I should probably say hello to the pirates over here.
Praise Sigma.
How do we do that again? Do we choose their leader? No. There's a diplomacy page, I believe. Yeah? Yeah? There it is. Alright, so right now we know a very small group of folks. Donde está pirates? Sartosa here. Alright. Hello!
Arresa listens.
So as far as non-aggression, they're just off it right now. How familiar am I with Warhammer lore? I don't want to say not at all, but not at all. There's enough gaps in my knowledge that if you're interested in filling me in on what's going on, I wouldn't mind it at all. Yeah, I'm not going to spend money to get non-aggression right here. If they attack me, I'll accept that, I suppose. But how many turns until... So next turn I can start getting proper gunners, and that will be good. Over here we're plus money. What's the plus money mean? Ah, so it increases the bonus of money in friendly territory. We're not currently there. So, this is an act of war. Am I ready to fight the beast people? Let's go and pull up and see what we know about the old beast people here. Their strength is 71, mine is 113. So they are stronger than I am. But what else do they have? Is it just this one location? Yeah, they have one settlement. So I don't think I should attack them. Maybe we should skitter back home and get more soldiers and then go forward. Yeah. Yeah. And we could, of course, recruit from... Yeah. We could, of course, recruit from far away. But no. They may have more armies. I don't know, though. I don't know if they only have the one army or what exactly. Anyway, we believe in skittering back home, thank you. I believe it's the case that over this line means we're back home again. Okay, so being back home, we can now recruit. Do I want any of you? Not especially. If we... No, so we get proper troops, we have to head to Skaven Blight. Next turn I can do that. I can hold 7 more troops. I think getting higher level, more better ones makes more sense. Also, with his standing here, we now get a bonus to income in the area. Possibly a completely wasted turn. I'm not sure. There are a bunch of cool Warhammer books. Yeah. There are a bunch of cool fantasy books and so many different properties. I don't have time to read any of them, unfortunately. But yeah, there's like a bunch of Magic the Gathering lore books I want to read. I have another rocket now. Oh, I have 2 rockets. Wait, really? Make sure to buff rattlings in the workshop. I don't know what that means. What is the workshop? Is the workshop my technology thing? I will look at the workshop in a moment. Hey, Shriek the Constructor. By hanging around, he gets more income and so on. There's a second tech thing. We love it.
Of death keep turning.
Thank you. I didn't recognize we actually had this page at all. Missed it entirely. So you can increase the Doom Flares, the Doom Wheels, the Weapons Teams, or the Doom Rockets. So you can build more Doom Rockets if you want to, I see. They're 5 food and 4 of the magic warp fuel. That's a lot for right now. If you want to, you can strengthen them. Okay. So these upgrades are not related to the Doom Rocket. They're related instead to this, like, strengthening. Oh, this one actually does. These Doom Rockets cause damage over time also. Refined Warpstone. You can build an extra Doom Rocket when you build one. Double chance to recover, or guaranteed chance to recover warp fuel after using a Doom Rocket. When you use a Doom Rocket, you get some rats back somehow. You can hold more Doom Rockets, or just... This is one I saw initially, made no sense to me of why it was in Doom Rocket, but chance of wins and match increasing. Cool. Maybe. Weapons teams. Rattling guns. Onboard waste compactor. This newfangled invention for ammunition replenishment enables on-the-spot of conversion of metal scraps into bullets. Endless drum for rattling gun weapons teams. Replenishes ammo. The ammunition never runs out, so they're able to get more ammunition more quickly. That's crazy, crazy cool. I'll probably be grabbing that. Just for never run out of ammo is huge. On the snipers, the rat eye scopes. Hawkish precision always. So more damage on our weapons if there are no enemies around. So you get more damage on your first attack, that's all I think. Gout booster, I don't have these people yet, so probably not. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do the never run out of ammo on the rattlings, I think. I only have 2 warp fuel left. And I'm guessing I can't do any... Well, I can do something here, I guess. So strengthening the chance of being able to get a second Doom Rocket seems really quite smart. I spent some food for that, but now when we get a chance to make a Doom Rocket, we could potentially get 2 instead. Cool, why not? We're now eating more food than we should be eating. Fair. Fair. Wait, is that a permanent consumption? Did I misunderstand how this thing works? Is it taking 2 food every turn forever? Hope not. Hope not. Cat. So, y'all came home this turn, correct? No, it's this turn now anyway. So I want you to go to Skaven Blight, so that you can recruit the proper troops here. By which I mean... Okay, these are only the Warpfire throwers. So to get actual gunners is another level up probably. So Rattling Gun's the next level up at level 3. For level 3 we have to have 2 growth. We're getting pretty close. Getting pretty close to that. Okay, this is only a reduction this turn. So it's not saying it's going to be -2 permanently. Got it. Thank you for the knowledge, I appreciate that. Okay, Ikit, you need more troops. I'm going to get you some proper shields to hold the front line. That seems smart. Shields or spears? We don't have any spears yet, so we're going to have 2 of those. I've had this cough now for a week. It's absolutely terrible. Warp grinders. Are you the ones that drive around people No, they're Doom Flayers. Doom Flayers, Warp Grinders, not the same. What do Doom Grinders, or Warp Grinders do? Armor Piercing. So they have some armor. Against Beastman factions. Sure! I feel like I'm making an army of a little bit of everything right now, as opposed to having them well deployed. They grind the warp. I thank you. Local earthquake that pins stuff in place. I love it. I love it. Alright, that's all the recruitment this turn. Good job, team. I'm not sure if I'm going to wait until we have a full army. Try them all out. I love doing that, but I always worry if I try them all out simultaneously, I'll end up with an army with no direction. But yeah, probably good to get all of them, learn about all of them. Hoping the pirates to the east don't attack us while we're off fighting beast people. I thought in most of the first few, or most starts, the first few missions can be accomplished without too much trouble. In this case, the beastmen got to my territory, what I wanted for myself before I got them myself. I should have gone a little quicker, maybe. Maybe. I was thinking I might want a melee hero for my main army. Not sure. Okay. Claw guy. What I see here is level 3 is possible. And then proper guns are possible. Let's go ahead and load up one more turn, I guess. And then we'll head out. Maybe I should... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have these two armies exchange. Oh, isn't there a way to do that? Isn't there some way to change troops between the two? Ah, okay. I think it's select some troops, is that right? No. Team? Reckon the other army. Okay. So you... Can I not because he's in the city, maybe? Yeah, that's it. Out you go. Huh. I can go this way for a reason, not the other way. There we go, fine. Okay, I want to give lower level shield folks and spear folks over, I believe. So I have room for higher level ones instead. Okay. So it's 3 over, good for now. Oh, Icar couldn't move at all. Got it. Thank you. Alright, so now we can get higher level shields instead. 1, 2. No, spear. Okay, do I have too many meleeers? I don't know. I don't know what I have. I have a nearly full army is what I have. Excellent. And then down here we can build up the brand new spot for top row. You can have, what's this? Alarmed tunnel. Shrill alarms sound off should detection sensor be triggered by incorrect tail switches. Only those in the clan know the right combination. More income, more defensive supplies, defense to settlement, etc. Huh. That's basically all of my money. Basically all my cash there. We could also just get more growth. Or I can prepare to make the big old fancy ogres here. Or make more heroes available, or. I'll try to get the big fancy smushers here. I have basically no money for right now. Getting so much food, looking good. I give you a turn, possibly. Make sure to give the, oh, I shouldn't keep the slave around. Makes sense. That slave is very, very useless for the main army. Maybe we can do a trade of some sort. I really do hope the beastmen haven't gotten too much stronger. I may have to end stream a little earlier than usual today. We have about an hour left officially, but if my cough keeps getting worse, I'll need to stop talking so much, so... We can either have a no-talk playthrough this game, or we can call it a little early for today after a while. I at least want to deal with the Beastmen. That is my goal for today, is Beastmen dealt with, if you please. Torturers deployed! Torture detachments have been deployed across my armed forces. While the clan rat troops scavenge for goods and provisions, they set to work on local inhabitants, clawing the locations of secret stashes and caches from their hapless subjects. Raiding and sacking income both increased faction-wise, the results of the excellent plan. So more raiding, more sacking, more money for 4 turns. I don't know much about raiding and sacking things. I tend to do good guy playthroughs in which my my characters like lovingly take care of all the populace as much as possible. Where's any remaining slaves? Goodbye, slave friend. I'll take in exchange what? A spear. Okay. So I can move on. Wait. Why are we in corruption? Chaos undivided corruption. Huh. So someone else has corrupted my territory. It's going down gradually. Wonder how that happened. Beastmen. Beastmen, what have you done, Beastmen? So as we're going through, we are taking damage. Huh. Either direction. So we're heading to their territory somewhat wounded then. Well, that's how it goes. Yeah, I gotta go deal with them ASAPly. I am no longer interested in waiting for them. No more moving. Please stop moving. How to tell you stop moving, please? Well, whichever way. I could have gone underway and, go underneath the mountain. Does underway make you not take damage? Immune to attrition. Huh. Where's my undo button, if you please? Oh well. I'm going to save up some money for right now, I think. Not good, team. Not good to take all that damage. In camp would do it also? Okay. So my stealthing about was an issue. If I'm stealthing, I'm not sure if I'm actually stealthing. All very confusing, these Skaven. I gotta play boring humans. I understand boring human play. It is walk into things and smash them with your horsies. Feels so good. Feels so good. If we lived in the 1800s, I'd worry I have consumption. Fairly sure it's just a minor infection of some sort, but I am feeling a lot better. Like I said, a couple days ago, I spent the entire day in bed. Hoping for end of stream nuke. I intend to nuke the big army of the beast people if I can find them. If I can find them, nuking will be happening presently, I promise. But, oh, do I have to fight a castle battle on this? Okay, the minor settlement we're fine. I was just thinking, man, I hate castle battles so much. Strength in numbers is ready. Clan rats are more better than before. The Scheme of Doom is available also. What is the Scheme of Doom? For 800 money, Yes, yes, a scheme of great doom. Send an agent of Skyrer to cause great calamity on the things. A unique warlock engineer hero, capable of targeting a foreign settlement to establish an undercity or cause a catastrophic earthquake there, will be summoned at your faction leader. Huh. This is like a spy character in Command and Conquer, possibly. I'm about to attack a settlement, so... Nah. Yes? Nah, I'm gonna save my money for right now. Okay. So if I move now to tunneling... Here we go! Whee! We can't attack this turn, as we're stuck in tunneling mode. So next turn we could attack them, unless they come out and they'll be surprised by us. That'd be pretty grand. Are you the Beastmen? The Beastmen are distracted. They've greedily expanded. Oh my goodness. The secret agent can set up a base far away. Oh, is that right, Dilettantish? That could be cool. That could be very cool to see. So you can summon an engineer and then run them far away. I like it. Ruthless Plan gives more food. And then cheaper recruitment on a lot of folks. Better income. Or better casualty replenishment. Or everyone gets better armor. That's 3 turns if that one's ready to go. I don't know. There was a suggestion of bringing my second army along. I think I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to leave them here for construction bonuses and so on. And we'll continue hoarding cash. There have been too many times I've played this game and spent myself down to 0 and they could never quite get back with enough money to get anything interesting purchased. The desire to build bigger and bigger armies is what I need to resist. Because once I'm at the point of having 4 armies and negative 12 money per turn, it gets kind of rocky. And then the heartbreaking part of having to disband armies. Oh, terrible. Alright, so Morger here is a very, very large force. With like 16. But he just fought. So presumably he does have some serious wounds. If I ran an attack him at Bibali, I wonder if he's quite weak right now. Weigel Haupt Andersen. That character appears to be a proper lord, yeah? Maybe. Okay. We have a follower called the Bell Polisher. I love it. Yes, I want it so shiny you can see your face in it. And I can eat a manling off of it. So by being idle in a region with building happening, you get 1 more hero for Plague Priest and Eshin Sorcerers. As of right now, I don't know what that means, but cool. And then a mission issued, Fostering Amity. Have a non-aggression pact with genuinely anyone, and you get some money. Alright, someone want to be my friends? Any quick deals here in friendship? The pirates are closest right now. How much do I have to give them to make this work?
This best be quick.
2,000 money. We get 800 of this back right away. I don't see a way I'm ever going to be friendly with these people. I need to be much stronger, of course. We'll see. Okay. So, this fellow here, are you just a hero hanging out? Are you a lord or are you a hero?
By Sigma, no.
It's just him. He's an army. But I can't attack him. Is that because of my stance, possibly?
enemies to track.
Is it worth attacking him? He's just one dude. He's from the Empire. I don't know what kind of dude he is. Or should I go ahead and attack the city here while I know that the Beastman guy is not home? Team, give me number 1 for attacking the one guy by himself. And number 2, if we should instead attack Montanas. 1 for attacking the guy, 2 for attacking the city. And let me know what you think on that one. I'd love to get your input. 2 definitely. 2 definitely. I think I want to see blood immensely. Just like killing a hero, awesome. Or killing a lord, awesome. But, yeah. Go to the city, deal with the city. The brilliant people say the city. It is time for the city. Is there any good stance for attacking a city, I wonder? Okay. I don't think so. I think it's all about the same. More leadership, more melee defense, and I can't attack things. Well, that's not it. Here we go. Into the city we go. We're declaring some war. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. They're much weaker than before. Their strength rate is 178 right now. They're at war with Astalia. Who's that one guy standing there, by the way? Oh, we are also. Right. Because initially we were supposed to run over and grab these cities, but I got distracted. Here we go. Eat my heart. It's very rude. Decisive victory against a garrison. We must fight it out, of course. We're still learning how to play this thing. The menace below. Wait, what's this? I can use food to get clan rats. Oh, this is how this works. I remember being so confused / frustrated when fighting the rat people, because from time to time, they would suddenly have enemies in my back line. Like, wait, what's happening? Why is this happening? What's occurring? But I now see how that works. Our food is in the maximum tier right now. I haven't learned everything I can spend food on. I know part of it is the Forbidden Workshop. And this. So if it's in the top tier, should I go ahead and just... No, sorry, it's 81%, not 80 points. So we need to have 80 out of 110. It's exactly 80% right now. Never mind, we do nothing. We go fight. We need to learn these things. We need to learn what all we have here. Alright, so what do y'all have? Bunch of axe infantry. Some with shields. The mousing over is doing nothing right now, but beastmen who have hats somehow. Very silly hats. Alright. We currently have 5 magic. Let's go ahead and roll again. This time we get ourselves up to... Wow! 15 magic. Fantastic. It is nighttime. Spooky, spooky, spooky nighttime. So they get supplies and so on for doing their thing. They don't have a wall, though. I much prefer this kind of battle. Walls are very confusing to me. So, it is the case that my leaders are currently hidden. Kind of jammed to the corner there. I guess we're just going to like march in on one side and see what happens. So, I'll begin by grouping... I'll begin by reorganizing. Hey, I have a slave still. That's exciting. So I have a slave spear and a standard slave as well. I don't mind if those die. Some put their own group of, hey, you all go die. I would actually factually like to kill those. Is that bad of me? I'm going to say it's not bad of me. That I'm actually freeing them from their bondage. So you two by yourselves are going to stay in the corner and rush in to either be like a spy team or more rightly just to die, I suspect. Okay, so you folks are the front line. Warp grinders, I don't know how you... Why are we all jammed in the corner? Very confusing. Please get sprouts so I can see you all. Thank you. Wow, lots of dudes. Okay. So, the warp grinders here, my first time seeing them. You mentioned that they, like, dig into the ground. What does that mean exactly? Seismic snare. Like their huge earthborn equivalents, warp grinders turn solid rock into dust on a small scale, halting enemies' movements by pulverizing the ground beneath them. Okay, so it's slow of some sort. And they do that all the time? No, you have to activate it on them. I'm sure I'm going to do that. Okay, they should go support the front lines. Okay, so you have to cast it as enemies are coming in. Got it. You'll be by yourselves. We then have 3 warp fire throwers, 2 rattling guns, 1 Jezza, and my Doom Flare grinder guy. Neat. Alright, front row. Okay, you're the slaves, so I want to have die more or less immediately. Go over here, get to work. I don't know if I should let them die, or instead just dismiss them when we get back to the world map. No clue, no clue. Y'all are going to march in. Cool. Not really seeing much of high ground here. But warp grinders, I don't know if you're going to harm your own people. Hopefully not. Your job is to go in and... Oh, it's right around yourself. Team, does the seismic snare affect our people as well? I think it does. No, it doesn't. It's only enemies. Never mind. So this is a slow and damage. This is a freeze people where they are entirely. Got it. I say got it as if I understand these things. Okay, the warp fire throwers. Where are you folks? You're sort of like the ordinary archer folks. You will be just my front row for right now. I'm sure that's fine. The snipers, you will be high ground also. I'm sure it'll be fine. The grinder guy, I'm going to keep over here. He'll go grinding at some point. And the rattling guns, I don't know, team. Okay. There's a pile of stuff. We'll see how the pile of stuff works out. But it is indeed a pile of stuff. I sort of kind of want to nuke this turn, but if I can't find the enemy, we'll see what happens. Okay, mission number 1. Main army line. Just get marching forward. Okay, we see the enemy now. I apologize. So there are some axe people there. And that's all we know of currently. So, they're called Gore Herds. They have shield, they have vanguard deployment. They're standing out in the neutral zone. Like some tricksy Romulans. Snipers, can you see them yet? Man, it's not too far for me to see them. So target in and we'll see what happens. Normal gunners, you're going to move forward as well. If anyone's in the trees, we got problems. And I know that friendly fire is a concern, so I gotta be kind of careful how I move my rattling guns. I guess I can hold fire on them if need be. Not sure on that. You all follow that in. And then for the sake of scouting, go slaves go! Go slaves go. Okay, no one else has become undisguised yet. The enemy are running away. Now, I think my snipers need to have line of sight, so walls in the way will be a slight issue. I'll have them go and pivot to the side, though. And see if they can see anything. Have I drawn you to the sniper? Oh, more become available. Hello, new enemies. Just for a second there we saw one. Okay, it's possible I've tempted them forward my sniper movement. Okay, move our heroes forward. Aha! I'm trying to build a wall. And then here is the Pudufia, a shield leader. I actually didn't notice any of the enemies having ranged. This does not mean that they don't have ranged, but... Alright, slaves, good job getting there. Get in. Steal that territory, please. Oh, the trees block shots? Oh. I was thinking nice thoughts about being wood elves or something. Alright. Y'all got out of the way. The battle begins. Fantastic. Hidden foes! No! Okay. Alright, so there are axe people running in through the woods. We pause the game. Very good, very good. So in a moment, we're going to need someone to engage these, surely. I'm going to have you two just head on in. I probably should engage them earlier. Wait, why use you two? Sorry. Let's use the ones that are actually closer by. Oh, I think I've moved everyone. Yeah. Not ideal. So I was hoping to stop them in a way where their side would be exposed. Hey, Gelly, so a giant rat makes all the rules. I have a rat helper. I have a little rat helper friend. This fellow here, he's not that much more giant, but he does make the rules and cause trouble. It's all pretty great. Okay. I can use the vortex thing to draw these enemies back away from my gunners. Did that work? Not really. Maybe? Are they being drawn in, or are they, I don't know what's happening. They're very confusing. I need to get my sniper, so-called, into a better sniping position instead of standing in the trees. What an absolute mess this is. What an absolute... I missed them entirely. Cool, good to know. The slaves are fighting their best out here. They, are trying to take this thing over. Good job, team. Okay. We got a lot of people doing nothing. Gotta fix that. Hello to you shooter people. Guess more time the mage. Yeah, definitely I know how to play, like, let's smash into people play. Not much past that. This area feels so narrow. I have really put myself into a narrow area. Okay, you all are the ones, like, stop the enemy in their tracks. That seems good. And then you all just get moving in. Okay. Now we know full well that these need to be stopped. So you two go do that. You all continue firing these. The trees are probably blocking, but that's okay. Alright, so everyone's going to try to stop the slaves. You are serving your mission well, good sirs. They've exposed a bunch more and pulled the enemy away from the front. So because of that, I'm going to have you two skitter on forward to there. I'm going to have you be supported. One second. A slave dying. My Doom Flater's done nothing yet. I'm going to sneak it forward into the trees, I guess. We've discovered this force right here. They're just people with axes. So, these gunners have done nothing yet. I'm going to move them forward to here, I guess. Okay, this is going pretty well. A bit of a mess, but going pretty well.
Rockets moving.
My Warlock Engineers? Are you attacking or just hanging out? You're shielded. Are you? Are you like trying to be... I think his red is showing he's trying to fire but can't find a target actually. Okay, the rattling guns, they do nothing. They managed to split my army a little bit more. But I think he's got to push, push, push. Anyway, snipers, good job. Snipers engage these next. We found some spear people here. Forward, rats. Okay, so the rat heroes forward also. Who are these? Endless axe people. Endless axe people. It has a flamethrower, or does he actually? Okay. I gotta work on figuring out how to make my troops able to see things better. I like how they hop forward, my little rat friends here. So after a while, this force is probably going to pivot over to attack the rest of us. Also, we finally found their archers. Their archers are on the wall there, no great surprise. So, snipers, you focus on them. Just stop where you are and start blasting, thank you. Okay, the warp grinders have yet to do anything. Their job is to slow attacking enemies. We have not done that terribly well yet. And the rattling gunner is still doing nothing also. I know this is supposed to be a decisive victory, but come on. Come on. Yeah, I'll be saving the nuke, absolutely. The nuke is not necessary here. We're winning pretty handily. Whatever phrase we care to use. My warriors are rallying. Yes. Yes. In again, slaves. Actually, I'm going to leave the slaves out until I need a distraction. Maybe. It's a lot of troops. Okay, are my snipers doing what we want them to do? No, they're faced the wrong direction. This happens infrequently where my troops get turned around. Never care for that. You're slaves. My leaders there are doing nothing. And my snipers are taking fire, but they're returning fire more aggressively. Okay, you three who are doing nothing right now need to do something. Has this wall stopped our motion? They're trying to go around. Alright, can you destroy this thing? This is not going well. This is not going well at all. Alright, slaves are hiding. Spears are doing nothing. Alright, so the wall's been destroyed now. So now we can just go and like skitter on through. More skittering needed, all of you. Maximum skitteritude. Their archers have been dealt with fantastic. So, sniper friends, we're going to have you pivot to here. And then the thrower guys, how about... I don't want you to get destroyed by the Giselles. So Giselles, you're stop right here where you already are, basically, facing that way. There's an enemy coming from the side here. It is like the command unit. Can't have that. Happily, we have some melee here for really no good reason. You engage them. Okay, and you're my rattling gunners, correct? I need to get you into a position where you're not going to kill my own people. I'll put you behind the line, maybe. Okay, who is doing what currently? Found some hidden troops somewhere. I think it's just like all in on this. Okay, you're doing nothing. Find a way in. It has become like this all just smashed together on that point. Speaking of points, infantry, hurry it up. Okay, we stopped the troop as we wanted to. And now you warp fire. Great. Is my leader's in there doing the melee thing, it looks like. Oh, thank you. I haven't cast any spells yet, have I? I should probably cast some spells. Here's some warp lightning. Boom! Alright, hero guy. Here's more warp lightning. Hey, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool to push the buttons. Alright, the slaves are going to get into this again. And then I have my people who drive over other people. I'm gonna have them join as well. Scoot, 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 scoot. Okay. The warp throwers to the side worked really, really well. With apologies to my own people for being friendly fired there. Okay, sniper guys. Here we move forward. Warp throwers. That's button 5. Want you to go engage this group from the side, ideally. So how about you set up here? Hurry, hurry. Hurry, hurry. Alright, the slaves got here by themselves. Well done, slaves. Well done. You're being fired upon by an archer, but it'll still be ours straight away. Okay. So you are taking fire. You're just chasing after folks. Okay. Y'all go do it. The archer survived somehow. Man, what a mess. My hero's doing nothing. Forward to death and glory. Okay, so we've taken this location. We have 2 out of 3, and that ain't bad. Now, honey, don't be sad. Okay, so we're gonna destroy the wall next. This setup is basically as I want it. Again, apologies to the shield people, that's how it goes. Snipers continue to snipe. Huh, they can't see anybody though, is that true? Really, no targets? Fortunate. Okay, your target becomes the other archers. Let's go forward, forward. What's this? What's this? This is rattling gun fun. I do enjoy watching all of the crazy damage happening everywhere. Y'all pull out. We'll advance these again. Is there anybody left who dares stand against me? Rabble, rabble, rabble. Hero guys, time to cast a spell again. I think it is. I think it is. Where's a large collection of enemies? There's one. There's your victory. There's your victory. So casting more spells. Good and important, obviously. Have some concerns about friendly fire. But I think it worked out okay. Maybe, maybe. Maybe, maybe. Does warp arc? It looks like warp might arc in the way that elf arrows do. Because they shot over each other without taking damage. They're hotkeys for spells. No, it's a matter not of I don't know how to cast them. The concern is entirely, I forget that they exist. And I'm not trying to be silly clever when I say that. Like, genuinely, until someone says, hey, you have spells, just don't think about it. Not even a little bit. A little more damage there. We'll call that good. Friends, a decisive victory! Hooray! Alright. We had 362 losses. Who had the most kills that time? My hero did really, really well. I used my hero much more effectively than last time. I think I kind of just threw him in and hope for the best. Gotta lead the targets, so I think you're absolutely right. Thinking strategic on the battlefield is something I'm not great at. But I gotta keep working on that. Getting my gunners set up instead of running them in after the fact. But it worked out at least. So hero did very well, and then the snipers did great too. Definitely did not use some of the other ones effectively. Definitely, so some limited deployment of some of these warp throwers. But a win anyway. I'm leveling up. Oh wow, 2 levels of leveling up there for good old Icket. That's fun. That's fun. No special items, unfortunately. Alright. I need to control some territory. So I want to do a higher level of occupation, but that will consume all my tasty food, so I'll take level 1 as usual. But there you go. We've taken a major territory from the beast people. Level 3 or bust? I don't know. I'm too concerned about keeping my food high to get good growth throughout the territories. Seems important. Alright. So, Bibali is the big place here. Bibali. That's this. Oh. I want to take Magritta and Nuja. I think I can do that now that I've taken this. I don't understand how beast nonsense works. All I know is I managed to successfully take this one over, and that's pretty good. Alright, first rubbish pit in the whole world, I believe. Cool. Very happy on that one. Can we skitter out and eat this guy real quick? No. Next turn we could eat him, but not right now. You want your food high for taking capitals at 3+. No, we want our food high so that we can have the growth. I'm sure you're right that I should be trying to take things over at higher levels. Just a newer player, I'm okay building up slowly to keep my growth high. Maybe. Drek, good seeing you. I had some labor history reference earlier. I was thinking about you. Don't recall what it was, though. Don't quite recall. Hey, Blackpool, what's up? And then back home, things are looking swell. Aha. The level's up. Alright, so level up on my engineer first. Arms dealer does what? More ammunition in this army. We don't really need that because at least the one group has absolutely no ammunition run out. That's good. Explain to a labor associate tonight the idea of private government. Direct, how did the person respond to that? I'm currently working on an article, the title of which is currently Workplace Democracy is Not a Perk. Or maybe just Democracy is Not a Perk. I haven't decided yet. There's a lot to say about that, another topic. But I hope it's the case that your colleague found the idea interesting at least. Yeah, so better missile damage seems huge, but help my army move better seems most important. He's overwhelmed. Drek agreed. What we're talking about right now is Elizabeth Anderson's book, Private Government. It is one of the most fascinating ideas I've read in the past decade. Her central argument is if we have the majority of our life spent working, and the majority of our conduct is spent either trying to do the things our bosses say, or the things that would cause our bosses to say you're fired, and they have so much control over our day-to-day existence in terms of employability and employment, shouldn't we think of the workplace as a government a non-state government. It is a fascinating idea. Absolutely fascinating idea. That's a very quick and dirty reference there, but it's really worth thinking through. Regardless, welcome back to our leader. We will take the move more better as one. And then what? And then faster reload for lower level archer people, I think. More ammunition. Okay, unfortunately the bonuses to range people is just ammunition amounts, not damage amounts, it looks like. You like Ancient Cunning? Better ambush success. That seems smart. I like that. I like that very, very much. Drek, we can talk about the counter arguments offline if you want. It's a cool book. I'll send you a message over on Discord. Alright, that is done. Good levels up. Good job. I'm interested in seeing how the Beast Lord responds to what I've done. His empire has become so much weaker in the past, 45 seconds, 2 minutes, however long it is. Now I am somewhat concerned. Hey, Book Club Alex, I like Richard Wolff. I know Richard Wolff's work very, very well. Yeah, at some level, the things that Anderson is putting forward are arguments that are made by Noam Chomsky, Richard Wolff, and many others for a very, very long time. She's just moved them into the discourse of analytic political theory, which is important too. Morgar exposes himself. Morgar knows that something is wrong back home. We're gonna take a good look at Morgar. Oh, man, this game gets underneath my skin. In a way, I just always want to play it forever. Astalia is destroyed. So the running soldier was the only Astalian remaining. The most powerful of all enchantments, known as Cataclysm spells, can only be cast during or in the wake of a storm of magic. That spell's been unleashed on my realm. A bunch of buildings are damaged at my capital. Rude? Rude? Oh wow, they really are all damaged. Huh. So, do they still work while they're damaged? I'm not sure. Upgrading this to get proper rattling guns seems really important. What? I mean, this is my landmark, right? Give me my landmark back. Alright, we have a new open slot. What can we build now that would be interesting? So we have access now to Plague Monks, Plague Priests, Warlock Engineers, and Plague Claw Catapults. Catapults? Catapults? Or what's this? Arcane Generators. Leads to more corruption and more money. I think that might be smart in a capital. We have another open spot here. How about here we hit the catapults? Don't mind if I do. And the repair is fairly cheap, actually. Okay. That's pretty cool. We have a mission now to have 10 battles won by a single hero. We can definitely get that. I believe that is largely the turn. The question, though, is... what is your army? Okay. This fellow has the little horde thing. I don't know what a horde is. Does it mean that he is the base? Like, he doesn't have necessity for a city. He himself can just spawn more troops? I think that is what it means. He has a level 5 Razor Gore Chariot. So my little rats are gonna get run over in a big, big way. Stave of Ruinous Corruption. More units. More corruption. Craziness. Wait, you're level 10 already? How on earth is he level 10 already? Do some enemy characters begin at higher levels, or has he been living his life in a way I should have? Level 10. I mean, I have the Doom Rocket. I suspect that will keep me in good position for one battle. It does 11,000 damage, which is insanity. But still. Okay. Here we can recruit a number of lower level characters. We can spend big money to try to get someone higher level. But no, I think the team we have is the team we're going with, unfortunately. But also unfortunately, as I said, I have this cough that's been lingering. I'm just not feeling terribly well, so we're ending about 15 minutes early. And tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Saturday. Tomorrow we will take this up again, right at the beginning of the stream, or soon thereafter. We'll go ahead and have this fight and see how it goes. Further, I want to say thank you. It's so much fun being back into this game right here, and boy howdy, I'm enjoying myself, and yeah, we'll see you on the other side very, very soon. Thanks so much, appreciate your time, have a good one, and thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.